you join us at the beginning of a press conference for just before the first match against Aston Villa. So, how are we feeling going into the first match? Well, we've done no business whatsoever. We've sold no one. We've bought no one. We've got a decent squad, but I don't think it's necessarily a squad that's going to take us to the Champions League. So, let's just go with something like... we'll make the fans proud. That's always a good way to go, isn't it? Supporters are always in high spirits for an opening match, so I hope they'll be singing at the top of their lungs out there, and in return we'll put on a good game for them. Don't promise too much, Lothar, for fuck's sake. Okay, so we've got a double header for you today. Not only are we taking on Aston Villa at St James's Park, but we're also travelling down south to Emirates Stadium to take on Arsenal. Not asking for too much, is it? Also worth saying, I did actually get an offer for Marcus Gale, and it was from Fulham, Dwight Gale, sorry, not Marcus Gale, I'm living in the past there. They only offered me £6.3 million. I've tried talking them up to 8.5. The transfer window is slamming in 9 days' time. We may get this deal through, we may not. I did have a look at Fulham to see if there were any players I wanted to pick up on a exchange. I was really tempted to pick up Mitrovic, but I just don't think that they were going to go for it. And also, he's not really the type of player that we're looking for. Not anymore. So, we'll see how we go with that one. But anyway, you are here to watch a game of football. And I'm here to play a game of football. As badly as I might manage to do it. Aston Villa are a tough side, but that's no reason to fear them. The supporters will be giving it their all today, so let's do the same. Two right. It's our first time appearing before the home crowd this season, so whatever you do, make this match worthy for the fans. And remember, make them play at our pace. It's kind of weird having all of that background noise, like all of the sound effects, but no voices. Okay, let's see how the team are at the moment. Okay, everyone's in pretty good form. Yedlin's not too great. Gonna have to rejig our bench as well. Feels like a pretty decent bench, actually. If we're selling Manquillo, then we may as well... we could put Manquillo in the shop window by playing him. Okay, let's give him a game. Put him in the shop window. See what he can do. Who else? I think that's probably going to do it. Yep, okay. Make sure that the kits are fine, there's no clash there. We should be fine with the kits, to be fair, because black and white and claret and blue. It's taking a long time to load. Maybe if we go into actual strip. God, these things are just not wanting to load today. Okay, we're just going to kick off. Bollocks to it.
Newcastle stand at the dawn of yet another league campaign. The overwhelming question being, of course, how ready are they? It's a great time to be a fan. Smiles are beaming, expectations are up. They've been deprived.
So you're getting your first look at the kits in action here. Again, got them from PES Universe, thanks to a silver subscription. And I've got to say, these kits look swish, man. They look really good. And it literally took 5 minutes. Just download them and then put the stick in the machine, go through the menu options, click on upload, and it all went absolutely fine. No problem whatsoever. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful kits. Let's hope we can do them justice with a decent performance in their first match.
Everybody waiting to get the season underway.
Right, here we go.
Everybody equal on the start line.
Yes, Peter, and I believe that year on year the game is going from strength to strength. It's impossible for that not to happen because of the increasing wealth. That attracts the best talent and management and, of course, greater expectation.
Just play it
The
nice and
boundaries
slow,
have to
make sure we
continue
keep the
being
ball
stretched
early on.
and to the limit.
No need to risk
Supporters
it.
have an insatiable appetite to want more excitement and entertainment.
Oh,
So
sandwiched there by
let the
the
show begin.
defenders.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are
A little
up
bit of a
and
break
running
on,
already.
but luckily one of the defenders managed to get back, no problem there. All
So
under
new
control,
season,
very
and
calm.
For so many, Jim, of course, that means new boss.
It does indeed.
No question, that's been a big talking point.
Yeah, absolutely. The new man certainly excited to talk about his vision ahead
Spread
of the
it
game.
out wide here.
Well weighted.
Nice little through ball, lovely. Ah, we just lost it again. Oh, managed to get hold of it on the edge of the box. Ah, couldn't quite make anything work there. Ah, we got possession back nicely.
Almiron.
It's just very congested on the edge of the box there. We're going to have to probably get it out wide and
it's Willems.
feed some balls into the...
And the weighted pass.
Go on, square it, lovely. Oh, unlucky, unlucky.
And it's hoisted clear.
Just load it back in.
Repelled by
Goalkeeper
the
punches. Come on, win it back, boys, win it back.
Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. And it's played forward.
It's good play from the Aston Villa players there.
Receives it from behind. He's got options out wide.
Oh dear, they're going to get a ball
Neat
into the box, I think.
exchange.
Yep, there we go.
And he's
Oh no, it's got
whipped it in
through!
low.
Oh, bloody
That's
hell.
just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Willems drives it forward. Almiron. Trezeguet. Defenders on the back foot.
Still getting used to that.
Well, there's
Just
a
the
lot
way
of
that
movement
the...
out
Oh
wide
dear,
now.
I've overcommitted with the
Certainly
full
see
back
that.
there.
Well,
And now
if
Aston
it's a
Villa are on
move
the
to
break, and if
open
we're
the
not
game
careful...
up more, whether out wide or just getting a runner through the middle now.
Okay.
He acknowledges
I'm going
that
to
he
turn
should
the
have come up
attacking
with something better
fullbacks
there.
Look, he's offering
instruction
an apology to his
off
teammate
because
who's clearly
strangely enough, in my experience, the
fullbacks
fullbacks actually get forward more with that instruction off. It's really, really peculiar. Oh no, I just wasn't looking there. Try and close them down a little bit more.
Played towards
Force
the
them into
front
the long
men.
ball.
Tries to get it
come on.
forward quickly.
Win that,
Good
lovely.
interception.
Good header, good header.
Share. Willems.
Spread it to the other wing, see if we can stretch him in the other direction. Ah no,
He's left his man.
completely balls that up.
It's El Ghazi.
Just wasn't paying any attention to how far ahead I was knocking it, and
Cut out
before
in
you
the
know it,
nick of
you've just
time.
put it into the path of the defender. Right, come on. Heads to this one, boys.
Strong punch.
Oh no!
Plenty waiting in the middle. Al Ghazi.
Concentrate,
Mohammadi.
lads, concentrate.
Oh, sweet feet. Gets into some space. Oh, that's nice.
Ah, come on.
Looks a
Oh,
foul.
he's given
Yeah,
away a
referee's
free kick
given
on the
it.
edge of the area there.
Yeah, well, they were exposed.
Gotta be careful here, gotta be careful. Concentrate,
To
concentrate.
prevent a goal then.
Just gonna try dropping it in. Oh, what am I
Newcastle
doing?
coming back and they can go again.
Gotta be more careful than that.
Manquillo. Ritchie.
Oh, I'm playing balls without looking where I'm actually playing them.
Promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm.
We're going to come unstuck. Absolutely no doubt about it. We are going to come very, very unstuck.
Approach. It's a very good battle.
Let's just play simple, short balls into the feet of players that we know we've got.
Spreads it towards the left.
There we go.
Lascelles. There's the whistle for
Well, nothing much going on in that half.
Broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goalless. To review the first half.
Yeah, the scoreline doesn't tell the whole story, as one side has been significantly better, at least defensively.
And after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change perhaps after half-time. And the game has already resumed here.
Newcastle clearly have been the better side for me. Yeah, I know the score doesn't quite reflect it, but if they go about their game in the same manner as
El Ghazi's got a turn of pace about him, hasn't he?
Should improve.
I mean, Jetro Williams is supposed to be pretty quick, but he just left him in the dust. Alright, let's be careful. Oh my word, what was that? What kind of pass is that? It's just a nice simple give and go.
That's great. Oh, real
he's lost his
danger
man.
here.
Oh,
referee, but he's
got away with
play.
that one, boys. Got away with that one big time. Definitely a penalty. Right, just control it this time. Well done. Play it across the park. Oh no, got a little inside ball there.
Manquillo.
Could possibly hit them on the break. Let's try a little 1-2 ball. Oh, go on, play it through. Lovely. Go on, finish it. Yes! 1-0. It's Joel Linton with his first goal for the club.
His position was perfect.
And look at the faithful
was there for him, and his response
cheering their boys on. There we go, lovely. It was an absolute bore of a first half, but the second half was sparked into life with a little bit of running from Manquillo, the fullback, the man that I foolishly put on the transfer list. Might have to rethink that. And after all of that possession football I was trying to play, it was actually a counter-attack which got us the goal.
Newcastle break the deadlock.
Right, now we just need to settle down nice and quick.
It's worked a treat.
And make sure that we don't make any silly mistakes in defence.
Loses his balance and loses the ball. Ritchie absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team really, your striker should be the first line of that defence, and he's delivering.
Played down the flank. Willems drills one in.
What was that? What kind of cross was that? Okay, we've learned today that Jetro Willems cannot play a cross at speed.
A little short of forward momentum,
we're going to have to slow him down and face in if we're going to get a decent cross out. Oh no, that ball's gone over the top. We've been lucky it's run out of play, so we should be able to get the throw in from that. And indeed we do. Right, let's just play it nice and simple. No need to play risky balls.
Willems goes looking. So Jim, what are you thinking?
There's a lot of football
back to the oh no, he's lost it. What the flipping heck?
Gets away from his opponents.
That lad's rapid and all.
Needed to get that right.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take.
Right, I need to concentrate now. Oh, what's he giving a free kick for? Oh my word. Right, we really need to start concentrating. We cannot make these silly mistakes. We're going to get punished.
Hits one.
Oof.
Great effort.
Thought that was in. Genuinely thought that was in.
Very little backward to indicate what was coming.
Right, I think we're going to maybe... Remember those changes that I made last episode to this? I think we're going to change it back. Okay. I might bring him a little bit in off the wing. Have we got anyone more defensively minded? Not particularly. We're going to just have to make do with what we've got at the moment.
Newcastle leading as we head into the last quarter of the game. Almiron plays it out to the flank. Ritchie.
Ooh, okay. Was trying to play that one back. Couldn't really get much on it, so it just ended up spinning up into the air. You can't be offside from a throw-in, can you? Don't think you can. Got a corner out of it. That'll do. That will do.
And that has been cleared.
Come on, boys. I still find it so strange hearing the name Trezeguet coming out of a commentator's mouth when talking about an Aston Villa player.
El Mohammadi drives it forward. Shad gets into the right position to intercept.
I couldn't stop it from going out for a corner. Right, heads up, boys. Come on, we've got to concentrate here.
Trezeguet plays it short. Taylor's delivery.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Joel Linton's a unit. He's probably more than capable of 186 centimetres. Big, strong. He should be able to win a ball if I just knock it long. Also, I think we might take Ritchie off and try Atsu in that role that I was talking about before.
So now we're going to get those changes we have
Bit
been
more
expecting.
pace on the right wing should open things up on both flanks, make us more of a threat on either flank. And we are just not going to knock this long and see if we can knock it down for a... Oh no, that's not worked out very well at all, is it?
Al-Ghazi. Oh, shooting chance!
Oh, good lord. I'm finding a lot of AI teams are using that tactic. Play it into the man with his back to goal. He spins one side or the other. Look at it. And then just lets off a shot.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Right, we'll try this long ball again, but we'll not just knock it straight back. We'll actually try heading it off to one side or the other.
This
Okay,
is
that
good
nearly
ball
worked.
retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
Oh, come on! No such thing as ball control, apparently.
Willems.
Almiron's a good player. He should be able
Forward it
to
goes.
dribble the ball without being tackled.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent. The referee's awarded a free kick.
His camera's annoying me as well, because when you dribble back towards your own goal, you can't see anything coming your side. We'll have to play around with the camera angles a little, I think, a little bit. I might do that now, actually. Let's just have a quick look at the cameras, because this is a custom. Right, let's try it again. Go for live broadcast. Let's try live broadcast.
So holding on now for those 3 precious points.
I do not like this angle at all.
Manquillo is charging up on the overlap.
It's getting used to these angles.
Yeah, it's safe to say that
problem.
they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
And it's played forward. Taylor. Defending was strong and firm. It is just a question of running down the clock now. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. But there's going to be another change here.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag.
I'm going to change this
and he was
camera
never
angle
gonna
again. I
last
really
until the
don't like
final
live
whistle.
broadcast at all. Let's just try regular wide, because it was somewhat modified last time.
Hoists it forward.
Here he goes again. He's going to try it. Ah, yes, lovely.
Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Jonjo Shelvey. Manquillo. And that's been levered clear. Oh, that is lovely footwork. And that's
1-0,
it.
final result.
Newcastle
That's not too
off to a
bad.
winning start.
Not the most fluent of performances, but it will do. It will do. I mean, the thing is, this team at the moment, we've got a was it fluency rating? Would you call it? The little shield that appears at the top right-hand corner to show how well your team has bonded. We've got 49 out of 100 at the moment, so obviously we're not going to be the most fluent team in the world. So we'll just have to make do with what we've got for the time being and hope that in time the players can learn how each other work. And I mean, for all of that, 102 passes made out of 122, 2 shots with 2 on target, interceptions 10v9. It was a solid game. We had more possession than Aston Villa. We deserved the win for sure. Looking at those stats, I think we just about deserved to shade it even. It will do, but I fear for our health against Arsenal coming up next. Oh look, we get another chapter. The opening match wins set the press the following blah 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 blah. It's the goal, we're not going to let up now, etc etc etc. Okay, great, fantastic. Glad you're happy. Is that it? It's literally it. Right, what's going on in negotiations then? Oh, hello, someone wants Rob Elliott as well. Okay, so they've come back with 7.7. Fine. Just because we're running out of time, we need to get things done. So that's added 16 grand a week to the salary budget, and it's given us 7.7 on top of our original 39 budget. A very healthy 46 now. And Rob Elliott, they're only offering 736. They're offering 50%. It makes sense. Like, if someone's transfer listed, you're not going to offer what they're worth, are you? Let's have a look very quickly at what they've got to offer. Not much of anything really, have they? Oh, they've got Britta Sombalonga. Do like a Sombalonga. 27 years old. Long range shooting, rising shots, first time shot and fighting spirit. He's not necessarily going to get any better at this point. How much is he worth? £6.6. No, we'll forget about that. Let's see if we can bump them up to 1 million. Or do we? Do we just accept 700 grand? No, let's try bumping them up to 1 million. We haven't got long left. And if they come back with an offer over 800, 850, then we'll consider selling. Now we're going to find out that Ronaldo has won the Best Player in Europe award. No, it's Messi. Good for the little magician. I actually quite like Messi. Oh, hello, there's been an update in negotiations, has there? Someone wants Andy Carroll. Oh, hello. Crystal Palace. That's a very, very good offer. I'm just going to see if they've got anyone. Obviously Zaha, but he's going to be way too expensive. Yeah, 40 million. Ooh. 15 million. Okay. Wayne Hennessy, we could get another. We could collect all of the Welsh goalkeepers. Not going to do it. Kouyaté, he's not bad. Dan's decent, but he's not getting any younger. Jordan Ayew, maybe? Do you know what? $6.4. I can't turn that down. Sorry, Andy, you've been back for all of 5 minutes, but we're going to sell you and cash you in on the. I mean, 26 grand a week salary as well. Like that is not something that you can turn your nose up at. That being the case, if we're losing 2 centre forwards, I really, really need to sort out a replacement. Oh, Rob Elliott. What's happened here? Okay, now they're offering 907. Well, we did say that we would accept anything over 850. And now we have 81,000 a week salary budget and 53.6 million to spend. Oh, negotiations have moved forward again on some players. We now have an offer for Lejeune. 6.9. He's worth 10.9. I feel like you've got to be giving us 9 million. You've got to give us 9 million. I'm going to move it up to 9.6 so that they can try and argue us down a little bit again. He's a good defender. Like, I prefer my defenders to have a bit more pace, and he really doesn't have any pace whatsoever. So. Right, let's get this match done. Game plan. I'm going to play Hayden a little bit deeper because his inclinations are to defend. Shelvey I'm going to leave up a little bit higher just so that he can join in with the attacks. I'm just going to play Saint Maximin a little bit narrower. Richie didn't have a bad game actually, so I'm gonna let him continue. Right. Fingers crossed, everybody, because we're gonna need a lot of luck.
Well, good day to you on a grey day here, which promises rain, but promises way beyond that what should be a really good game of football. The stands are
Oh, that
packed.
frame
They've
rate.
done everything they can
Oh
to
dear, oh
get
dear.
here. Indeed, the roads outside were pretty badly clogged.
That frame rate
but I
was
think most of the
really,
traffic
really
issues
suffering.
have
I don't know
been
if,
settled,
if that
and
picked up
indeed, I think most
on the
people have
recording,
now got
but
through the
wow.
turnstiles, and are well
We were getting
covered up
about
against the
1
elements
frame a
whatever they may
second.
throw at us over the next hour or two. The Emirates awash with red and white, a sea of
Oh, Arsenal are
just as you would
absolutely looking for
anticipate.
that early goal. They are not interested in sitting
Already
back and
started here.
dictating the tempo. They want to bring it to us.
Brushed off the ball there. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. Newcastle made a good start to their campaign. A win on day one, up and running. Willems drives it forward.
Oh, come on.
Staffy plays it forward, and it's Lucas Vazquez.
Oh. So that Vasquez has got straight into the Arsenal team, as you would expect for that kind of money.
Kolasinac goes up and over. Chambers showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Lascelles. Ritchie. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. Oh, he's broke, tries a shot!
Oh, he's got an early goal! Joel
Right.
Linton is absolutely deadly. He just holds that ball up like a beast.
And that is about as
They were
cool
trying
as
to
they
knock him
come.
off of it, but he just
picked
would
his
not
spot
budge,
expertly.
and then he took
Now
that
that's
shot and just
what I call
rifled it into the bottom
right
corner.
in the corner. He
No
knew
hint of the R2 button there
instinctively who was where,
whatsoever.
but
That
didn't
was
need
just
to waste
straight
any
up
time
power.
laying things up. That's a cracking goal.
And against all odds, Newcastle are 1-0 up against Arsenal at the Emirates. Let's just watch this replay. Just no chance. Just bosh. I don't think that's Leno playing in the Arsenal goal either, actually. So it'll be interesting to see who they're playing, whether it's the...
Newcastle.
I was going to say young
Goal to the
understudy,
good.
but I don't think that the understudy at
David
Arsenal is all
Luiz.
that young anymore. He's like
To switch the play.
26
where
or
he wants
27
it.
years old. Can't even
Arsenal
remember his
pushed
name.
both
Like, that's how
fullbacks into
often
quite
he's
advanced
figured
positions here.
Yeah, that's
down at the
interesting.
Emirates.
So what are
Oh,
they
we got away with that one.
attempting to do?
We've got away with that one, and we are on the break. Oh, come on.
In a way they're not expecting.
Boys, you've got to hold on to the ball. You've
Chambers.
got to take
And
advantage
it's
of these
Lucas
situations.
Not much subtlety.
Tackle.
He's launched himself there.
Absolute
To say that was
beast
an
of a tackle,
exemplary
that.
tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks.
Trying for the looped through ball, but just couldn't get it around the corner.
And the shot! Oh, the ball's come loose.
Oh, I like that though.
Reprieve, albeit
Had the
perhaps
opportunity to
Shall
get
we?
a shot off, but unfortunately for me, the defender got his body in the way and just held me up. Come on, get the ball in. Yes. Yes. No. No, it's not happening. It's not happening.
In with the
Oh,
challenge.
but what the hell is that a foul? How on earth is that a foul? Watch this. He comes in, collects the ball, and he just trips over me. I got to the ball, I won it fair and square, and there we go with the foul. Okay, never mind. Just have to pick yourself up, dust yourself off.
Quick glance at goal. Chance!
Oh, it was nearly 2-0. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Beginning to think we don't need to make many changes to this side, actually.
Chambers. Well, it's a scoreline to raise the eyebrow. 1-0 to the underdogs. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Hoists it
It's
high.
done the through ball. I think I've played that a little bit
Cut out
early
in
though.
the nick of time.
Arsenal's defenders do have pace.
Staffy tries to get it forward.
So if we're going to play the through ball, we really need to be right on their shoulder.
Mustafi goes upfield. And it's Kolasinac. Kolasinac hits that long. Dubravka sends that a long way. Hoists it forward. Ritchie.
Oh, go on. Yes, lovely. Lovely. No, I can't quite. Just can't seem to get away. I know I should be using the right stick more, but you know, you're listening. Sorry, you're not talking to me. You're listening to somebody that has played Pro Evo for so long that I'm just set in my ways. Win it. Lovely. Well done. Get on it.
That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there. Hayden. Almiron. It's a brilliant
nearly.
Kolasinac.
This game is so full of little nearlies and what ifs. Passes that were just, half a foot the wrong direction.
David Luiz.
Love it. Absolutely love it. This is what we play football games for.
And the score is 1-0.
For that feeling that, if I had just done this, if I had just done that, and it's not a case of, the game has bullied me out of it, or it's cheated me out of this, or cheated me out of that. You get the real feeling with this game that if something doesn't come off, it's because you didn't do something right.
Well, they showed glimpses of some wonderful football to go in with the lead at half-time, and that's definitely pleased the fans. I think they'll be looking to keep this intensity up now in the second half.
Newcastle come in, having established that lead. A game where the narrative is, at least in terms of the scoreline, so far so good.
Oh, shit. That was very nearly one of those instances. I should not have been playing such a sloppy ball that close to my own goal.
Cher. Jonjo Shelvey. That's offside. Yes, it is.
Was trying actually to play that through to the guy just above, but obviously just didn't get the D-pad. Oh, sorry, the directional stick in the right direction to tell him to do so.
David Luiz. Granit Xhaka. David Luiz.
You know what? Shelvey has been really good in the centre of the park today. He's been winning stuff all over the place.
Fired in.
No! Oh my God! What was that? I need to see the replay of that because that feels like a miracle goal. Not the finish, but
beautiful piece of engineering to set him free in the box.
The only reason he isn't offside is because the ball's been played backwards. Shit. That's on me. That is all on me. Damn it. Back to square one.
Interesting.
Well, they're back on level terms, so the guessing game goes on. As to what will happen from here, I've no idea.
Cher goes looking. He's got options out wide. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Good idea, just poorly executed.
We're bunching up way too much.
Cher. Willems. Newcastle retain the ball, but are seemingly in no rush to break forward. Almiron. He's pinged one through here. Oh, real danger. Big chance!
Oh!
Cleared away. He's gone for it! This could fall anywhere. Struck first time.
Nah,
No, not
that was
quite.
never happening, was it?
Well, it was
That's
hit
such
with
a big
great power,
chance,
Peter,
though.
but sadly,
Why
not
didn't I
great
use the
precision.
R2? Why didn't I use control? Oh dear, oh dear. You ask yourself these things like when you've got all the time in the world to think back on it.
That was one
Forgetting, of
quality
course,
pass
that
away from being a
when you
very
had the
decent
chance, you only had an instant
Very
to really think
promising.
about it.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Oh, it's gone in! It's gone in! It's a headed goal!
It's a goal!
Is that Richie?
They're back in front.
Yes, it is! Our little Scottish midget wizard of a player.
Well, you know, thinking about
Beautiful,
that, I think
absolutely
they perfected that on the
fantastic.
training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. It was all very well drilled.
Fan-dabidozy. Love it. 2-1 up. The underdog story is still on.
Newcastle go into the lead. Lascelles to the keeper and try something new. Willems. Share. Jonjo Shelvey.
Oh, that's a
That's
foul.
a foul, no two ways about it.
Saw that tackle coming from a mile off. Feel like now's a good time to freshen things up a little bit. This is a good example why you should never pay attention to these arrows, because Yedlin has had a really good game actually, but he's run his little legs off, and maybe it's time just to freshen things up a little bit at the back. I'm I know he scored the goal. I'm tempted just to change Richie over for Atsu. I might do it. Oh, begging your pardon, my controller just turned itself off a couple of times then. I had to plug it in. Let's do it. We're changing the right hand side of the team. Bit more pace. See out the last 19 minutes.
Newcastle have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution. Share. Javi Manquillo started the last match, and it's Christian Atsu. A really good feat. Almiron. Who's ball? Who's going to get there?
Uh-oh.
Newcastle are clearly looking to kill this game off. It's keeping the ball away from the other
They've got
end
numbers. They've got lots of numbers. We need to get on them here.
Oh, good take and a good real chance.
Oh, it's a save. Well done, keeper. Well done.
Stays intact.
Kept us in that.
Torreira couldn't quite put that away, but there's plenty of positives in how they've responded.
Where's all the players on my right wing? There's no one here. I'm going to have to pass it back inside.
Jonjo Shelvey. Willems. And it's played forward.
Ah, no. It's a little bit
This
of
is good
chemistry
ball
and we
retention,
would have probably
and it
seen
should
that
be
one
enough
coming.
from here, but they want to double their advantage.
Ball through needs to be good here.
No, it's never on. Never on.
Newcastle
Weaker
are
foot.
looking to make
Just
this
couldn't
one
quite
safe.
make it
They
work.
want to reduce the risk. Well, they're supposed to be
Win it.
chasing a goal, and yet there's no urgency or sense of awareness. They've got to wake up.
Has he found his man? Famous win all but confirmed. They just need to hold on for a few more minutes.
He's won it.
Lascelles gets it back. Crunching tackle.
Come on, ref, you've got to do something about that, surely.
No complaints about that challenge. Robust but fair.
You're damn right, there's complaints about the bloody challenge.
Very well to intervene.
Out wide, lovely.
Official showing that there
Play
will
it
be
long,
3
see if you can
minutes
get on
added
it.
time.
Come on, use your pace, use your pace.
Just
Lovely,
a few more
lovely.
moments for
Okay,
them to
play it
hang
back
on.
in, play it back in.
Willems.
Head up.
Up to meet it.
Oh, nearly.
Oh, just needed a
I
bit
was
more
optimistic to think it
Well,
was
that
ever going to
was
beat
a
the
slip
keeper,
move,
but you've
and
got
there
to test him.
were several options in the
You've got to
box
try and loop
to
it over
kick
him.
out.
And that's it, 2-1. The result we thought could
There
never
goes the
possibly
final
happen.
whistle. Newcastle
And apart from that moment in the 53rd minute when Pepe just broke black and white hearts.
Newcastle showed us why it's so important to seize the initiative. Once in front, they grew in belief and rarely
What an
looked at
amazing
risk.
result.
So we've
Very,
reached the
very
end of our
happy with
coverage
that.
for today. Many thanks to Jim Beglin alongside me, and we'll both see you next time.
Looking at the tail of the tape, we had more possession, we definitely had more shots. Everything else pretty even. I mean, obviously we had more passes, but then, you know, with the amount of possession that we had, it's only understandable. I'm very, very happy with that result, and Joel Linton absolutely deserving that 7.5 rating. Dubravka are a little bit unfortunate to only get 5.5, but I've always thought that the ratings on PES are a little bit weird. And there we go. So, the results for today. Arsenal 1, Newcastle United 2. Possibly the shock of the day. Aston Villa were beaten 4-2 by Liverpool. West Ham ran out 4-1 winners at Watford. What's going on, Watford? Southampton and Sheffield United came to a draw, and Manchester City beat Brighton 4-2. Also, Palace and Burnley was a draw. Wolves held Man United to a draw. Tottenham and Leicester drew. Everton won Norwich 0. And Bournemouth Chelsea 2. So there's a few somewhat surprising results, but no more so than the result at our place, where we've managed to run out with the 3 points, making it 6 points from 2 matches. Only 1 goal conceded. And when you're conceding against a player like Pepe, you're not doing too badly. So that's going to do it. When you come back, when I next see you, we'll run through all of the business that we may or may not have done during the transfer window, and also we'll be taking in West Ham versus Newcastle at St James's Park. Until next time, thank you very much for watching. Take care. I'll see you soon. Bye bye.